everybody. Today we're just going to do a quick 20-minute full body session for you. So you can grab your mat, that's all you need today, and then you can start facing inwards. Your arms are going to be relaxed at your sides. Just look out in front of you. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're dropping the chin to the chest. We're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. Keep weight on those toes as well as the heels. Just hang over those thighs for a second. Feel the back stretching out. Feel those legs stretching out. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, slowly unfold the vertebra. One at a time, lifting up out of the hips, growing tall. We inhale and exhale, drop the chin, going back down. Have a feeling of up and over. Let the arms hang heavy in their sockets. You just go as far as you can. Inhale to hold, and exhale. We're using the stomach muscles to lift yourselves back up to growing tall. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Drop the chin and roll back down. Stay there. Place the palms of your hands or your fingertips, whichever you can reach, onto the mat. Keep contact with the hands. You're going to breathe in to bend those knees. Heels stay on the ground. As you breathe out, straighten the legs. Keep that chin looking down to the chest. And again, inhale to bend. And we exhale, tailbone up to the ceiling. Let's do one more. Inhale to bend. And exhale to straighten the legs. Hold it there. Keeping the pelvis still, walk the hands over to the right side of the room. Just look past that right thigh. And then walk the hands through the center over to the left. Keep pushing the right hip back. And walk back to the center. We're going to walk the arms out into an up stretch or upside down letter V, pushing the chest through the hands, through the arms, trying to get these heels down to the ground. And take a breath in. As you're breathing out, we're going into a push-up position. Now straight spine pushing out of the arms. You're going to sit the glutes back to the heels as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're going forward. Strong in those arms. Inhale to move backwards. Exhale, pushing forward. Keep pushing out of the arms so there's no chicken wings in those shoulder blades. And forward, let's do 3 more. And let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, 1 more. Breathing in and breathing out. Lower the knees down onto the floor. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're going to take your right hand behind your head. As you breathe in, you're going to externally rotate, lift that elbow up to the ceiling, and then you're going to bring it down to the mat. And again, inhale, lift that elbow up, and exhale to lower. Let's do 1 more. Lift the elbow up to the ceiling, hold it there. Extend the arm up to the sky. You're going to slide the right arm underneath the left. Put weight onto that arm. Reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Just feel a nice stretch in that shoulder blade. And then we can come back up onto all fours. You're going to place your left hand behind your head. We're going to externally rotate, lift that left elbow up to the ceiling, and then lower that elbow down to the floor. And again, inhale to lift. Keep pushing out of the right arm. And lower that elbow down. 1 more. Inhale, lift the elbow up. Reach the fingertips up to the ceiling and look up to the hand. And then slide that arm underneath. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Let's get a good stretch in that left shoulder region. And then you can come back onto all fours. Cross the ankles, sit the bum back to the heels, and take the legs out in front of you. You can scoot yourself forward so you have place to roll down. Straighten the arms out in front of you, nice tall back. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're rounding the spine, 1 vertebra at a time to lower down into your mat. Take the arms over the head and just circle the arms all the way around to your sides. Palms of the hands pushing into your mat. Bend the right leg, bend the left leg.
Knees are hip distance apart, feet are in line with the knees. Push the shoulders down into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, you're pulling the pubic bone into the belly button. So you're rounding in the spine. As you exhale, you're rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. We call it a pelvic curl. You inhale to hold at the top. Exhale, you're rolling back down. Get into the ribs first, then the lower back, and then release the glutes back into neutral pelvis. Inhale and exhale. Peel the vertebra back up off the floor. The glutes will engage. As you're holding it up there, feel the heels sliding towards the glutes like you're trying to rub mud off your shoe. Inhale to hold, push the arms down a little more, and exhale, we roll down, vertebra by vertebra, not missing any out. And let's do one more. Inhale and exhale, rolling up. Hold it here. You're going to rise up onto your toes, lower your heels, rise up again, and lower, and we lift, and down, keep the bum lifted, and lower, and two more, and lower, one more, up, and lower. Rise the arms up to the ceiling, lift the heels up onto your toes. You're going to take the arms over the head, and you take the fingertips down, and we go over, and down. Keep the bum lifted, stay on that rise, over and down. And we have 4 more. Keep going. Last 2. Over. And last one. Over. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Open the knees wide, open the arms out to what we call a T position. Bring the arms back. And again, open and back to the center. And we open. And lift, and the bum is still lifted. The glutes are still squeezing. And we go open and close. 2 more. Open and close. Last one. And close. Lower the heels. Reach the arms a little higher up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Roll down through the spine into lower back. Return to neutral. Open the arms out to a T position. Lift the right leg to tabletop. Lift the left leg to tabletop. Squeeze the knees and ankles together. Ribs are pushing down into the mat. As you breathe in, take the knees over to the right side of the room. Keep the rib cage pushing down into the floor. Exhale, bring the legs through the center, and we go over to the left. And we lift up through the center. Keep the arms strong at your sides. And center, one more. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, bring the legs back to the center. Reach the arms up to the ceiling, interlace the hands behind the head. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're lifting the head and chest up off the floor. You want to try and lift up off the shoulder blades. You inhale, lift up a little higher, and then exhale to lower back down. Without those ribs popping, inhale, exhale, lifting back up. Breathe in, lift higher, and exhale to lower. Let's do 3 more, just to warm up the stomach muscles. And lower. Last 2. Exhale to lift. Lift a little higher. And lower back down. Last one. Breathing out to lift, hold. Now as you lower the head and chest, you're lowering the right leg down. You lift the right leg up and lift the head and chest. Then you lower the left leg down, and we're lifting back up. Keep going. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Try and lift up a little higher every time you lift the chest. And this should not be easy. The stomach muscle should be working. Mine are working. And down and up. 1 more each side. And lift. Last one. Tap. And lift. Lower the left toes down to the floor. Rotate the upper body over to the right leg. So you're just looking past the thigh. Then you move through the center and rotate. Inhale, center, exhale, rotate. And we go over and over. Keep the angle at the knee. Keep lifting off of those shoulders. And we go for 5. Switch 4. Switch 3, last 2, last 1. Come back to the center, lift up a little higher. Place your hands on your knees, give yourself a little hug. Well done. And we're going to extend the legs out along the mat. The arms are going over the head, close the ribs. We're going into our roll up. So as you inhale, lift the arms, drop the chin, exhale. We're lifting up and over, finding that C curve, shoulders over the hips. Inhale to hold it here. And breathing out, you're rolling back down. Keep the chest open. It's the spine that's rounding, and arms over the head. And again, inhale, exhale, lift up and over. Make it as smooth as possible. When you're rolling down, focus on the vertebra, lowering one at a time. And we have 2 more, lifting up and over. Squeeze the legs together to help you. Inhale and exhale, going back down. 1 more. Make it your best one yet. Arms up. Drop that chin. Squeeze the legs as you lift up and over. Come up to sitting nice and tall. Flex the feet. Take them to hip distance apart or mat distance apart. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Open the arms out and around. Take them back to shoulder height. Drop the chin. And you're going to reach your hands as far as you can past your toes. Be careful of rounding into that spine. Keep that extension. Inhale to reach a little further. And as you exhale, you're restacking the spine, 1 vertebra at a time, up to sitting tall. Reach the arms, open the arms, and we're going forward. Reach past those toes. Inhale a little further. And exhale to restack. Lift the arms up to the ceiling, circle around, and forward. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, drop that chin. You may be clicking like me. Inhale to reach forward a little more. Grab your toes, your ankles, your shins, whatever you can manage, and just use them to pull you a little further forward. And then slowly release it, come up to sitting. Squeeze the legs together, point the toes, and we're going to roll slowly back down into your mat. And arms up to the ceiling. You can turn over onto your right side. Right arm is straight underneath you. Legs are straight. Toes are on the same line. The left arm can either be resting on the floor or it can be out along the legs. That's your choice. On the floor, it will just help you balance a little better. We squeeze the legs together, and as you breathe out, lift the legs up off the floor. Inhale to lower. And exhale, we lift. You're making that top leg nice and long. And inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Good job. Keep going. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. You should feel it in that top waist. And lift those legs. Breathing in to lower. And squeeze them together as you lift. We have 3 more. Squeeze and lift. Last 2. And last 1. And lift, hold. The top leg lifts up. It lowers down. It lifts up again. The bottom leg has got to stay lifted. So it's not allowed to get lower and lower to the ground. Keep going. Keep the feet parallel so they don't start to turn out. And let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Hold that leg up there. The bottom leg goes down to the floor and it lifts up to the top leg. Lower and lift. So now you're working those inner thighs. And lift. You're still thinking of pushing that top leg away from you. And squeeze and lift. And we have 4 more. Keep going. Down and lift. Up. Lower and lift. Last 2. And up. Last 1. And up. Squeeze the legs. We do little pulses higher with both legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs. Well done. Turn over onto your tummies before we go onto the other side. Nose down to the mat. Arms are at your sides. Palms of the hands squeezing into the thighs. Legs are together. Lift the head and chest. Squeeze those arms into your thighs. And then exhale to lower just the tip of the nose touches. And again, inhale, lift. Like you're giving yourself the biggest hug for doing that workout. And lower back down. And again, inhale. Squeeze those ribs into the thighs. And exhale. Let's do one more. Squeeze those arms. We're going to do little pulses with the hands in. So we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, squeeze a little bit more. We do little lifts of the arms. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Keep them close to the body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Lower down. Turn over onto your other side. I'm just going to swing my legs around so I can stay facing you. Lying on that left arm, nice and straight. Right arm is either in front of you or along the body. Legs are squeezing together, top leg longer, and we lift the legs up and we lower them back down. And again, lift them up and lower. And exhale to lift and down. Keep going. No light between the thighs, so you really have to squeeze them as best you can. And we go up and down. Let's do 3 more. Lift and lower. Last 2. Up and down. Last one. Lift. Hold it here. Top leg lifts and it lowers down. And it goes up and down. Bottom leg stays lifted. Top leg keeps reaching away. Tummy stays engaged. And we have 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more. Lift, hold that leg up there. Bottom leg goes down to the floor. Lifts up to the top leg. Down and lift. You really want to try and get those inner thighs to squeeze together. Making sure that that top shoulder is pulling away from the ear. Good, let's do 3 more. And we have 2 more. And 1 more. Squeeze those legs. We've got our little pulses to end off with. Up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lift. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Turn back over onto your tummies. Your hands are going to go underneath your forehead. Knees are going to bend. Knees go out to the side. Flex the feet. Heels stay together. From here, lift your belly buttons away from the mat. Then you're going to lift the thighs up off the floor. Just as high as you can. You may feel that your thighs don't even leave the floor as long as your glutes are engaging. Lower the knees back down. And we exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And exhale, lift. Squeezing those glutes as you lift those legs up and down, and we lift. And we have 3 more. Think of the heels pushing up to the ceiling. And 1 more. Hold. Let's do little pulses up for 10, 9, 8. Don't forget about the tummy. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Keep those thighs lifted as high as you can without arching in the back. You're going to straighten those legs out and then you bend them back in. Straighten them out 2 and bend them back in. Good job. Keep going. Aiming to get those knees lifted, but really squeezing those glutes. And we have 3 more. Let's go. Straighten and bend. 2 more. Those glutes should really be working. 1 more. Hold the legs up there. Bring the legs together. We're going to do little kicks. We go kick like you're swimming. And we go inhale and exhale through it. We have 10 more counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those legs. Well done.
Place the hands underneath the shoulders, push the bum back to the heels, reach the arms forward, and just have a moment to relax all of those muscles that worked. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Tailbone is heavy on the heels and arms are reaching forward, armpits down to the floor. You can close your eyes here if you want to. And one more inhale. And as you exhale, gently circle the arms around to the heels. Slowly restack the spine. Coming up to sitting tall, you can cross your legs. Hands are going over the knees, just sitting up nice and tall. Drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Get a stretch in the neck. And then gently turn the chin towards the armpit. Drop the chin to the chest and take the head over to the other side. Left ear down to left arm to left shoulder. And then turn the nose to the armpit. And drop the chin back down to the chest. And come up to sitting tall. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. And then open the arms down to a low V. Push that right arm against the left knee to help you turn. And we inhale to lift arms up to the ceiling. And exhale, let's rotate over to the other side. And reach the arms back up to the ceiling. Circle the arms all the way around. Place the hands back down onto the knees. And just round that spine as you breathe in. Pull away from the knees. And exhale up to sitting tall. Look up to the ceiling. And again, inhale, round tailbone underneath you. And exhale, open that chest to the sky. And let's do one more. Inhale to round. And exhale, coming up, looking to the ceiling. Bring the head back to the center. And let's just lift those shoulders and relax. And again, lift and relax. One more. Lift, inhale, and exhale. And there we go. Well done, everybody.